Hey guys, Zoo here, and first of all, let me just get this out of the way. I got braces, so I have a lisp. Plus, I have a lisp, so that's pretty bad, but bear with me. And drop a like if you enjoy this little story, and hope you guys learned something or realize something about your life or something like that. But let's get on with the story. But before that, let me just say two things. First of all, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being fat. There or overweight or husky or busky or bulky or anything. There's nothing wrong with it. If you feel self-conscious about your body, just do something about it. I'm not ordering you, but if you really feel self-conscious and you want to change it, like that Shia LaBeouf freaking meme that's like really burned out, but it works actually. Just do it. Honestly, just change it. But if you're happy the way you are, just live life, eat what you want, and if you die, they're gonna open you up and say this guy knew how to live. Hashtag Gabriel Iglesias. Go check him out. It's fucking funny. But anyways, second thing I want to say, I'm Mexican slash Latino slash Hispanic, whatever you want to call me. My family is, and I'm not trying to be racist. How am I gonna be racist against my own people? I'm just kidding. But yeah, and well, I eat Mexican food on a day. I ate Mexican food on a daily basis, and that's really unhealthy. And my family knows like they really know how to cook. Like really, like they cook a lot. Like I would eat 2 plates of anything. At my usual before I started eating more what I eat now. And anyways, so that happened, and while that happened, I would eat a lot of sugary stuff, cake, cookies, cheesecake, ice cream, anything, right? Chocolate. Sorry, there's an alarm outside. I'm so sorry. Let me just put pause and come back to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow, never mind. I actually stopped right now. But yeah. So on a daily basis, that's what I would eat. And so that's what I would eat first through 7th and 8th grade. So first of all, the first time I was ever offended was 4th/5th grade, somewhere around there, and I was called a fat ass. And see, I was this so nice of a kid, and I still am, I guess. But nobody talks like shit on me, or I've never heard anything bad about me. Nobody ever calls me anything, so I guess I'm okay. But so yeah, so that was the first time I was ever called something like directly offensive. Like it was actually offensive to me, and they called me a fat ass. There's nothing wrong with being fat. I'm just saying they called me a fat ass, and I was this well educated of a kid. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but I just didn't know what a fat ass was. Like I just put the words together. Oh, fat and ass. I thought I had a big butt or something for a guy, and I was like, oh no. And yeah, but after that, I looked at myself and I was like, holy shit, I'm fat. You know what? I don't care what they say about me. But then I was chunky slash husky or whatever. But like I wasn't like really that noticeable. But 6th grade came along, and I was that's where I actually it was noticeable. Like I was fat. I was overweight. I was like 30 pounds overweight at my age or something like that. But yeah, and it was really bad. So I noticed this, and I would stay at an after-school program, and every time, like 30 to 45 minutes before it ended, we were doing activity. But here's the thing: 6th grade was probably the most like weird year because throughout the entire year, I wore the same sweater slash jacket, and it's like a kind of a thick one, so it like kind of made me sweat, but it was insanely hot. Like that was one of the hottest years like here in California, and it was insane. I would wear that in the heat, and then I would run around in that in the after school program. It was insane. But see, when I noticed what I did in 6th grade, I actually lost a bit of weight. Like my double chin started like clearing up. I actually had like a triple chin, or just one huge chin. I don't know, but it just started to clear up, and I was still chunky and fatty, but it started clearing up, and so that happened, and 8th grade came along, and I joined like a sport. I'm not gonna say which one, but it's just you run a lot, and that made me lose a bit more weight actually. And then freshman year of high school came along, right? I was still fat at those stages, but freshman year came along. And during summer, I joined football like any other guy would join because they just shits and giggles and whatever. But I joined football. And like at the end of it, I noticed I had like a little bit more broad shoulders. I was still kind of see. It's funny though, cause I was chunky and fat, but I was still the skinniest lineman. Like I was really light for a lineman. I was 160 pounds. That might not sound bad, but compared to my height, it was actually pretty bad. But it was after that I joined wrestling, and if you know wrestling, you do like a lot of conditioning and a lot of things, right? Like it's a person against a person, and yeah, so um, it's insane. And so after I did that, I lost 10 pounds in 1 week. Nobody believed me. Some did. The people in wrestling did because well they saw me, but nobody else believed me, and I was like, okay, don't believe me that, but I did. And they actually did end up believing me because they saw me like, oh shit, you look a little bit skinnier. And so after that, I ended wrestling, but halfway through freshman year, and up almost till the end of freshman year, I started getting a little bit chunky again. Like I went up to 160, but at least I had a little bit of muscle on me now. But it was just it was under all that fat, so you can't really see it again. So a gym was opening up near me, and my parents like, oh, you want to join? And I'm like, oh yeah, like finally, maybe I could just like get in shape or something like that, right? But I was really shy. Like when it came down to it, like when they signed me up, I was really intimidated by the other people in there because well, they actually like lifted or whatever you want to call it, and they actually looked jacked or big or whatever. And I was just like an average kid, a 15-year-old or 14 at that time, 15 or 14. Right now I'm 15, almost gonna be 16. But yeah, I was really. So I waited a week, and my dad's like, "I signed you up, and I'm paying a monthly fee. So like, go please. I'm paying." And I'm like, okay, because I really don't like to take money for granted. And so after that, I started going to the gym. I started running a lot and doing weights, but like I would be in that CrossFit area. Like I don't mean like CrossFit area, but like I was like in that CrossFit shape. Like I was kind of fast. I was kind of strong now, but like you couldn't really tell now. It just looked like I was skinny because I still didn't have clothes for my shape because I was still skinny, so it still looked kind of big. But basically, after that, I started doing weights and watching what I ate. Like it's been 3 months now since I've been doing that. People have been. I'm not trying to show off or anything, but like, well, I don't know if they're kidding, but they said like, oh, you're looking a little bit buffer now, or like a little more muscular or toned or whatever. But they definitely noticed the difference, and my family's like, yeah, he's changed. And just when I started doing that, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna destroy myself. So for a week, I cheated on everything. Like I just ate shit. Like I cheated on everything, and I was like, from here now, I'm gonna take a picture, and I lost that picture honestly. But from here now, I'm gonna take a picture and compare it to me later on. So after that, I started running a lot. Like before school, I would go to the gym and run 3 miles, and then I would go home, do my homework, and go to the gym again and run like another 3 miles. And I got really skinny. I dropped to 135 pounds. That's it. 5'8". 135. That's insane compared to my other ones. But see, now I'm just skinny. Nobody like was complimenting anymore. So from 160 right now I'm 135. Now I'm 160 around that area, and for the past month I've been really strict on the diet, and I've actually been noticing a lot of differences. And I'll bring you guys a video of my transformation for a month. I think that would actually give me a little bit more views and a little bit more of an audience, because more people look at that than these shitty videos. I'm just kidding. If you stay this far, thank you so much. And if you subscribe and like, oh, you didn't, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And hope you guys, if you guys want to change your body, just please take action and do it. Alright, bye guys.